have 1 point from the women's, which we watched just 5 minutes ago. So they've taken the lead in this best-of-3 format. Women have played, now the men, and if it's still 1-1, it's still undecided. Crew Padel win this match. And it's 1-1 between the men and the women, so we go to the next generation, the young rising male stars of the match. Last year it was the women who saw Crew Padel through in the final, and the next generation. This is a completely different type of match. Fireworks just about every time the ball touches the racket from these 4 players.
Tell already from the beginning of the match how they go a little bit more on Momo Gonzalez to build the point at least, and then see how Momo performs. That's why I told him since the beginning of the match that will depend, I would tell, much from Momo than Tello or Nenno. Tello and Nenno usually perform 80% good, 85.
All the time.
Yeah, all the time. But if Momo performs 85, 90,
which is what he's done in the matches we've seen in the first one. They were just outstanding against last year's losing finalist, Alex Ruiz and Franco Stupacek. 6-1, 6-1 they won in 51 minutes. Breathtaking. He makes a bit of a habit of that. He's done that in the last 2 matches.
That's my shot.
No. We can all, mere mortals can identify with that. It's quite refreshing.
Wow. Someone in the crowd might be happy now with the ball from the Hexagon Cup.
The one thing we know from Tello, when he wins a point with the ball and he's serving, he always wants that ball back. He will not want to see that one again. Cries in the crowd, Chingo, Chingo. That'll do nicely. Doesn't hang around on court, Fede Chingotto.
Very well played there from Tello. Bien gatito. Nenno said to his partner, don't forget in Argentina we put names, nicknames.
Well, of course, Chingotto and Tello used to play together, cat and mouse. They were their nicknames. You can tell who'd be the cat and who'd be the mouse. There they go. There's the cat and there's the mouse. And that's not a dream either.
The good news about for the crew team is that Momo is, you could tell that he's comfortable.
Moving well.
But more comfortable was Martin Nenno. They're covering, reading what would happen if the player hits that shot. Perfect coverage from Nenno, and that it's shown by the por cuatro he's just played. Don't forget the por cuatro is a shot that goes above the 4 meters back wall, and por tres is above the 3 meters side fence.
You've seen it por tres already, but Momo Gonzalez couldn't get it back, and that por cuatro wasn't coming back. But if anyone can unload, it's this man here. He's tall and he's powerful. Saved a break point.
Al resto, Juan Tello.
Chiquita from Momo Gonzalez. So Juan Tello has opted to take this serve. That's what happens in the golden point. We don't do juice advantage, we just go straight to a golden point from juice.
Lo que quiera means whatever you want, do whatever you want, and that gives confidence. Confidence to Momo Gonzalez that he really needs it for this match.
Well, we've seen it throughout this tournament, haven't we?
Playing with Chingo
Servicio Juan
also
Tello.
gives you the advantage that you will get a proper communication, you will get at the proper moment to do what to do, you know.
It's a constant stream, isn't it?
Yes.
Of information, but as you know in paddle, and if you play paddle, you will know, if your partner's not talking to you,
Look at
you're
that,
in
look at
trouble.
that.
Great movement. Oh. Out of
I
position.
think it's exactly because it's not his comfortable zone. There's no play on the right side of the court. Momo was a little bit uncomfortable there. Salí, go out, and win this. But have a look on this spectacular point.
And be ready to play on. Fantastic work by both sets of players.
Oh goodness, what a point. Look how players go from one side to the other. Amazing. And it's only just 1-0. Wow.
It's like they never went out, isn't it? The point has just continued.
My goodness, what a rally. Will Tello go?
Oh!
Yes.
Is it in?
Will Momo get it? And this could be the point of the match. Unbelievable. Have a look how Momo Gonzalez ran out of the court and put the ball to sleep. Not in this one, but the next one. The very last shot of the match, of the point. Have a look. Oh, goodness. Not even looking to the ball. Just put the ball to sleep right next to the net. Amazing, real highlight momentum.
You can see why paddle is popular. Look at that.
It's not that popular yet.
But
You
it's
will
growing
see.
fast.
It's growing very fast, yes.
You can see the level, why we said the word epic, because when these pairs get going, it is breathtaking. Quite brilliant.
Wow. That point was amazing. But I think we're going to have few of them because these four players are amazing, like that por cuatro from Martín de Nenno.
You're not getting that one, Momo. And Momo is going to be his teammate this season in 2026.
Momo is a Jerónimo. Momo. That's
Jerónimo.
why. Yes. Again. No. Oh, that was, I would say it was too much. I mean, why? The first one, he makes sense, the one that he did, but the second one, now, this one, he was very far away. You know, yeah, he hit the post, and when you hit the post of your opponent, it's like if you hit the siphons, so he's out. And again, bien Martín. They were the more tactical pairs out of the whole tournament. You might be thinking, yeah, we had the #1 in the world. Yeah, but they're not playing together here. And if you don't play with your partner, then perhaps you're not the #1 in the world or not the #1 of the Hexagon Cup. None of these four players are #1s, but we got the #2, the #6, the #11, the #17.
Yes, Arturo Cuello and Agustin Tapia, they always play together, and they have just been unstoppable for the last 3 seasons. 23, 24, 25, they were more than 40 tournaments together, but they weren't in partnership here because that is the unique nature of this team-based format. They were playing for different teams. Team Cuello, Cuello was playing for Team Bella. Agustin Tapia was playing for Robert Lewandowski, one of the star owners, Barcelona player, Poland's great striker. Hasn't been here because he's been scoring goals for Barcelona. He's been doing his day job. There's Marcelo Di Nenno, Martin Di Nenno's father.
Mother as well there, enjoying how Martin Di Nenno is performing at the moment. There's not great news. That's why, for Chingo and Momo, that's why Chingo, just in the previous point, he won the point with the Vibra and he was celebrating it a lot because in the last few points, Nenno has been playing and performing much better than cross-court opponent Chingotto.
But it's the challenge of this particular format, playing with people you know. They played against, they played with us. For example, Chingotto and Tello played for years as Argentina juniors, but now they're in different camps. They don't know each other as well, and things move on. You develop different skills, so it's all about getting that rapport, that chemistry, and gelling, as you were saying earlier.
I got that word from you. I will use it. Very tough for both pairs, but the only I meant to tell you is that the only one player who can he didn't go out.
Touched the top of the fence, which then came
It
back
touched him.
down.
Well done. So Chingo, fair play. That's the #1 rule of all the paddle players worldwide. Please. Me as a coach, I always, go for the first fair play. And Chingo,
Sporting spirit.
man, if you didn't win, go Monday, wake up, go to train, come back for the next match. What I meant to tell you is that the only one player who cannot perform a little bit less than his nature of performing good is Chingo. If Chingo does not perform good, then crew team is in a big disadvantage. They got to perform. Chingotto, good as always, and then Momo Gonzalez make the difference in the match if they want to win this.
If he can stay at a high level, as he's done in most of the matches he's played, they lost. Unbeaten so far. So he's found that level and maintained it for a long period.
30-15. 40-15.
Is what they don't want.
There's Sergio Aguero watching. Ooh, and Momo Gonzalez going.
The opponent move to the non-comfortable zones.
Oh, great touch by Nenno. But even better, Momo Gonzalez.
Oh my goodness. We saw this a lot from Chingo.
30-0.
That's Nenno.
Featherlight touch, but they all count.
Very good news for the Aguero team. They need this Momo Gonzalez. They need this guy, this player performing this good.
Fast, furious, and if your name's Fede Chingotto, successful, 3-all. Good hold of serve.
Yes.
In the last two matches these two have played, team advantage, Nenno and Tello have won the first set, but then Chingotto and Gonzalez have come back, and in two tiebreaks, they've taken the honours.
The two matches were super close in the very beginning of the match. This is one of the kind of 3-0, 15 love. Amazing. Bajada is coming.
What a
High
lob.
to low.
What a lob.
Tranquilo. 30-0.
It's the control they all have, and then when to unleash the power, how to force not the error, but also just manufacture an opening. Create it.
Good serve. A little bit too much in there from Chingo. I think it was a necessary shot. He could have played down the line, but who I am to tell Chingotto what to do, you know? But the only thing I say is just to hit the ball.
Backhand serve. Lando Norris, a keen paddle player, as much as Pierre Gasly. Max Verstappen as well, George Russell. I think Oscar Piastri played as well, waiting to see whether they're going to join the list of celebrity owners. We saw Pierre Gasly here. Gave the team talk, a rousing team talk to 10 Paddle, his team yesterday, but it wasn't enough to take them through to the finals day. Who's going to get the first break? Everyone's held serve so far. Pressure on Momo Gonzalez once more.
Chingotto, his amazing vigorous cross-court, pushing Nenno a lot, allowing Momo, his partner, to win the point. This is all paddle about if you partner Chingo. He's not going to win, perhaps, but he's not going to lose.
So what is he going to do? Oh, what a great return by Nenno. You don't get anything past Fede Chingotto.
He's going to go for it, and Momo's going to reach it. Yes, he did. He couldn't put the ball out. Lob is in. Amazing. Amazing point. Now Tello is in non-comfortable zone. They change sides. Very tactical play.
And again, another exquisite lob.
Smash is coming. He's going to reach it. Ah, unfortunately, he lost. That highlights real momentum. Mr. Momo Gonzalez, this player, couldn't hit it out and couldn't finish it from outside the court. I thought he would have. I thought he would finish the point.
He was in position B, not position A. But you see how fast he moves. He's tall, but he moves like a gazelle.
Amazing match we're watching. Spectacular match. Very tactical. The position of the players, when they're under pressure, how they move. And little details like these ones are the ones that make the difference. Little details. You're not going to see a silly mistake or bad faces or like no partnership here. Everything is at the highest.
Instructions there from Fede Chingotto.
He's back. Oh my goodness. It's like, now it's 30-40 and the crew team is in a big troubles because they got 2 break points. Not only that they got 2 break points, they got 2 break points against a good performance of Tello and Chingotto Tello Chingotto, the pair
from years ago. You remember them well.
Yeah, but it's like it was like one name. You know, before it was like one surname, Tello Chingotto. That was in. Momo is doing a great job. Huh?
Oh,
right.
Magnifico. Saved that break point. Now we get the golden
I
point.
think Tello called it. I think, or no.
that height.
I think. Dinero? Yeah, Dinero goes. Remember that when it's golden point, returners decide who wants to return. Right or left side player.
Oh, again!
Momo Gonzalez, Jerónimo! You are amazing player, and look how he changed the rhythm, direction, and in the air. He was in the air when he decided all those things. And the crew team celebrating because they know they need this rhythm.
It wasn't power, it was placement. Beautifully read.
At that stage is even more difficult.
Yes.
It's riskier to fake the smash in the air than to hit the smash itself.
Yes, you've got all that momentum, all that energy, movement.
Yeah, I know, you're moving towards the ball just to hit the ball. The racket, the backswing, the preparation, everything is ready to hit smash. And then, when you see your opponents coming forward, you decide to slow down. That's very difficult to do. 30 left, now they can allow themselves one or two mistakes, or let Tello and Nenno also do their job, because it's 4-0, still very even. This very first set of the super final at the Hexagon 2026.
Every serve has been held, or every service has been held by the player serving. Who's going to crack first?
40-0.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Oh, clever Martin. Oh, you never give up. In Padel, you never ever give up. And Raton, the mouse, knows it because he just put the racket there and said, okay, let's see what happens. Perhaps we lose, but perhaps we win. Here we go for a winner. Of course he will. Of course he will. Because you could tell, just because he knows that the last few points he's feeling comfortable, confident, his volleys, decision-making, reactions. This is the shot that he blocked when Nenno played. That shows how active you are. And actually, I wanted to tell you that in the pro-am, in the celebrities that they played today morning, Gasly, his reactions, wow. Because here in Padel, you lose the point. But if he misses, he loses a life. So they train. I didn't know how.
Oh yeah, Formula One drivers have to have
reactions.
lightning reactions. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. I was just joking to him. It's like, what? He was like super. The reactions are amazing from Formula One drivers.
Yeah. Well, as you say, they get every time they get in the car, their life's on the line, or can be. So a big point here, or a big service game now for Juan Tello. Rivera's creeping into his game as the pressure cranks up from Gonzalez and Chingotto.
How can Chingotto play alone with that forehand volley from Martin Nenno? It's
because he's fed Chingotto.
Yes, 100%.
Oh, brilliant to the millimeter.
It's not the moment to play to Chingotto. It's never, but even less now. 5-0, 15-0. I'm telling you why Team Crew has good news, because they haven't been performing great, I've got to tell. Like Momo has been playing good, Chingo as well, but not throughout the whole set. And it's still 5-4, 15-0. So if they perform a little bit better, they go a big advantage, because Nenno and Tello have been performing good.
But they haven't shaken them off, and they haven't.
Look at this. Yep. Look at this. This point could be a game changer of these first sets, and perhaps the match. This point. Because with 5-0, now it's 15-30. If Chingotto and Momo can keep the next coming point, alarms to the advantage team.
Classic Momo Gonzalez. A little bit of flair, plenty of height, and so effective.
Quick lobs from Momo to Gato Tello. Very out. Wow. Oh, what a match.
He hasn't put a ball wrong yet, really, has he, Momo Gonzalez?
Momo
It's another one.
What a match.
And he's drawn the
Momo
error.
Gonzalez. The MVP of that point, at least, you know. Very well played. He was a little bit under pressure. He sorted out.
They know how big that point is, because that is break point.
Gato Tello. 15-40.
So 3.
When we arrive into the end of the set or the matches, then here is where details Taylor who's going to win the set.
He's ready, but he can't get it. He's big, but he's not that big. That's one break point saved.
Perfect execution, that the ball bounces and touches and hits the back wall, but the very high, at the highest part of the back wall in order to take the very high rebound, no one can reach it.
Oh, great recovery.
Wow. Cambiate, change side, because Tello is not comfortable there. Chingovívora. Jugatela, go for it. Do whatever you want.
It's another call from Chingotto.
Wow, look at the touch.
On both sides of the net.
Cambio. Oh, wow, Momo.
So they're on the wrong side of the bone. Gonzalez and Chingotto.
Wow,
Error is forced.
What a
saved
point.
it. Brilliant.
What a fantastic tactics. What a fantastic teamwork from both pairs. Details are a key in this match, in every single point, because four players never give up. They're fighters. You know, minds always are performing very nicely, you know, and it's little details who will tell who is the winner of this match. Golden point, Jonathan.
Draw breath. Oh. And it's Momo Gonzalez who's chosen to receive serve.
Oh, amazing how Gato Tello changed since the beginning.
He ended your career.
Against him.
6 love.
Yeah, 6 love the last segment. 7-5, 6 love. Bad boy. Like he finished the match with a sideward post. Sideward post, cross court, and I didn't know what happened. I was like, what just happened? What, you lost? Ah, okay. Thank you, Momo.
I'll get my racket.
Great touch from Chingo. He was doing an amazing job, but the thing is that Gato Tello and Nenno are also. Look at Chiquita with a forehand volley. Chingoland in his house. People are down the line. Amazing job from Nenno and Tello. Well-deserved win. And that's love 30. Belongs to the team of Cunagüero.
But we've been here before when you've said it's all right, they've got little, they can take the pressure off. They've 30 love, but let's see, because you give Chingotto and Gonzalez anything and they'll be back at it, and there's a point gone.
15-30.
What a reflex, what a coordination, footwork. Tello is on fire. But look at that, Momo! Remolino turning in circles to hit that ball por cuatro. Look how he turned, hit, and go through the door, because the body motion pushed him to watch and celebrate with his partner. the great point needed to be 30-0.
To hold, serve, and stay in this first set.
Chingo with a vibra blocked by Martin Nenno. Amazing the block first of all, the vibra. Nenno did a great job, but the thing is that the vibra that Chingo played, it's so hard to block it. So then when Martin blocks, the lob of Chingo is better than the one from Nenno because the vibra of Chingo is better. Too much. 6-0.
Slipped away. There they were. 30-11. It's the way they come back.
Tie break.
So 6-all.
Don't forget they're going to play together this year. Huh?
Oh yes,
there's
Nenno
a big fight here.
and Gonzalez. So tie break, and it's the first to 7. All 2 points ahead.
Look from where Tello plays the bandeja and how quick he recovers the net position. Ay, Chingo, can't believe it.
1-0, Tello di Nenno.
Martina Calvo celebrating. She has already won with Delphi Brea.
Another Amphos error from Martin Nenno playing, I mean, it's to the net. When the opponents, I mean, yeah, it's not about Amphos error. I mean, Chingo, if you play to Chingo an easy shot to the forehand volley, then you're in troubles. He missed it.
Almost had a second chance to get it back.
Because we have the back rolls,
Yes.
and side rolls, and siphons. 2-1 to advantage team, a mini break.
So where's this serve going to go? He's varied it with Gonzalez.
3-1, Tello di Nenno.
Serving to his former partner for so long. When they first started and came to prominence. Fede Chingotto.
What a beautiful depth. Very well played from Nenno. Nothing to do for Chingo, even though he tried something. An emergency shot behind his back, but that was a shot. The Chiquita down to Chingotto's feet and then running towards the net very quick in order to contact the ball from high to low. Nothing to do for Chingotto. So if Chingotto cannot hit it back, I think no one else can. Amazing shot. That shot is very difficult to execute because you have to calculate the angle from where you hit the ball and the ball hits the bounces. Hits the backward and reaches very close. Shot to the side fence or sidewall in order to make the player hesitate, either to hit the ball before or after the glass.
And is it going to carry on or is it just going to drop?
Exactly, well, and it dropped. Whether if you get with a little bit more angle, then that ball will reach quicker the sidewall or side fence, making it not unpredictable rebound. It's predictable. And if you give an easy shot to any of these 4 players, you know the result. 4-2 now for Nenno and Tello. Little advantage, but this point is crucial because otherwise Momo and Chingwe have all the pressure.
5-2.
Ooh, 5-2, 5-2.
Nenno serve, I think, no. Tello?
No, Nenno.
Nenno. Great serve to the middle, that's a good recovery from Momo. Momo everywhere. Tello will go for a smash. And that was a good and clever move Although Momo thought that the ball was going to go por tres, didn't go for por tres, was for 2.5. That's why the ball stayed in. The fence is only 3 meters, not 2.5.
So 4 set points then for team advantage.
Oof, what a Chingotto.
That's one job.
My goodness. 6-3. Be careful. You never know.
You never ever write off Fede Chingotto, and at the way Momo Gonzalez is playing as well, this could be gone in a couple of seconds.
Oh man, no.
Oh, they've done it!
Juegue.
And the only sets they've dropped in that run were against this pair.
Look at this. Oh.
0-15.
When you miss the height of the rebound to the back glass, if the ball does not hit the back glass, then hits the back fence, it reduces dramatically the speed. Wow, what a shot from Tello. Tello is, man, I promise you, today is a big responsible of the win. The advantage is
15-40.
approaching to. It's 15-0?
15-all.
Yes, 15-0. And also, as I told you, he's a very mature player. Padel is not only about, the power or going mad with crazy shots, also how mature you are, what to decide, how you perform, how you behave with your partner.
15-30.
And Tello has it all.
30 years old, the oldest of the players on court. Commanded in Nenno, Fede Chingotto, and Momo Gonzalez, 28. So they're all mature, thoughtful, experienced players. On the World Padel Tour and the Premier Padel, as it's known now. Can he risk it in time? Nenno's quick, but he's not that quick.
30 iguales.
What Nenno try, it's very difficult because he got to run towards from the right side to the left side, all across the court, and then change when he's outside towards the ball. When the players play on the left side, running outside the door, outside the court. Wow, beauty. Naturally, they follow the direction they're coming from. When they are in the left side and they run, they just go and follow the direction the ball is coming. But when the right side player goes out the court to the left side, that's almost impossible.
Like a Carlos Sainz chicane in Formula One. Chingotto.
The tip is just the waist height. Remember that you cannot contact the ball above waist height. There's the regulations of the sport of padel. But you can contact the ball from outside the court. You have a look what Nenno did. Look what Nenno does. He gets there, so in case, this is the future. In case that Momo hits the ball in, Nenno has the racket there. In case. Because if he reaches that ball from outside, it will be 95% of the times point or 99. But if one day one player hits that ball from coming to the net and you hit it back, the ball is still in play. Look at the level of detail players are reaching, Nenno's getting angry because he knows that his Chiquita from a volley is not, he's not performing it very well. And actually, it's a shot that he controls it very well. Well left from Chingo. Momo is doing the job, huh? Vamos, macho. Vamos, macho. You say macho man in English? Macho man?
If that's what he's saying, yes, we do.
Okay,
well,
macho also in Spanish language, Vamos, macho. Vamos, macho. So if you're new in the sport of padel, you can also come and say vamos. Everyone knows. Macho also, so good. Vamos Chingotto knows how important is that shot in order to get these 2 break points for the Kun Agüero team.
He knows they got to turn the screw at the other end.
Whole stadium.
The court.
Clapping the hands. With second serve. So perhaps a good lob or a good chiquita might be coming. Not even. No good chiquita, no good lob. Bad arm force error.
Iguales,
from
punto de
Momo.
oro.
That's why Chingo is looking at him like, man, okay, no worries, come on. I think Chingo will ask for it.
Al resto, Federico Chingotto.
He's trying to get the pressure out.
There is a trophy on the line, and this is where his big match experience comes through. So many finals last year against Cuello and Tapia. Won 10 times.
Fantastic lob from Chingotto. Well, yeah, Momo didn't really, feel that moment. Unfortunately, he was playing a bandeja, staying back. I mean, lions see blood and meat, and they will go for it. And Tello was saying, there. Just carry on playing there. Don't chase to Chingo. No. Travels and Momo will have to do something, and he will. I know he will.
Pero 30.
Oh, between the legs, huh? Almost.
Trying to raise his level, Chingotto, and there is danger, as we've seen with Arturo Cuello. Sometimes you almost try too hard. Even a brilliant player like Chingotto trying to do too much almost. Oh, that helps. Momo Gonzalez.
Yes, a little bit of unconfidence there from Tello. And Momo has to take the advantage that he's not feeling comfortable in that corner now. To try to win as much points as he can until Tello becomes again. Yeah, exactly, that's why he carries on playing the same shot. You can tell this is Padel about. Not only understanding the shots itself, but where, when, and how. Look at that. Look at that. They were in troubles, but they came back. They deserve. Hands on his feet, and it's hard to move him. So when he blocks with his body, not only with his
And
hand.
he's powerful.
Exactly.
So the arms are strong. Wrist strength.
The match is at the highest now. It's at the best moment. It's at the very best moment. He tried to play that tejada. It's a drop shot. Tell you, I think decision-making was not bad because Chingo was going backwards, but it was too risky, I think, because even though he plays the tejada 2 meters from the net, will still be a point because Chingo was running backwards.
His levels just dipped a bit, I think it's fair to say. The errors are creeping in, whether they're bad or good, as you would say. He was trying hard, he was doing this, he was doing that, but the thing is, the points are not coming their way at the moment.
These are the mistakes they cannot allow, to the team. They should.
They've just
After
got into the
1 hour and 10
set,
minutes.
and we're barely getting warmed up. Great value for money for those who are here. Another sellout crowd in the Caja Magica, which is the venue for the Madrid Open. on the tennis tour. Chingo, what happened?
Well, 2 free points to the Nenno and Tello.
What? How do you do that?
Well, only more or less by recognizing where the contact will be made, and where usually the Gato Tello plays a shot, and but of course it's impossible to hit it back comfortably.
Try and coach that.
No, there's not coaching. It's not coaching.
Well, it's done the job. Service hold, service hold. Times 2. Just like the first set, which went to a tiebreak if you're just joining us. It's that close, it's that tense.
What a backhand from this big boy. Fede Chingotto, look at that. Look at that backswing. Wow. Perfect volley. Martin Nenno is reading the game. Chingotto is playing now.
How?
Well, he knows what's more or less coming. He is like, Nenno knows that Chingo missed 1 or 2 lobs like in the last 10 minutes. That's why he perhaps not going to play a lob, and he covers the net a little bit more. 15-30, man, the crew team are in troubles, but because of the performance of these 2 guys in white, Martin Nenno and Juan Gato Tello.
But as we know, we've seen crew paddle in a hole. They've come out swinging and they've leveled. Only when it gets to a tiebreak did they drip and drop.
Amazing Momo. Amazing Momo. Actually, that's what the coach asked him to do. Whenever you play a bajada, then come forward quick, so you can have the time enough to contact the ball in front and play that beauty parallel winner forehand volley. I think it's it. But, you know, from here with cameras, with everything. There you go, first set again, yes.
Yep.
Fair play. No, Nenno's, I'm telling you, Nenno's reading the game very well. It's going to be por 3. Ah, he hit the top of the post. It's part of the net, actually. The ball hits the post and then goes in. So he hit the post. Momo said, hit the post, hit everywhere, man. I cannot hit the ball in. Smiling, yeah? It's crazy. We're more nervous us here than them on court.
The instructions from Martin Nenno,
Yeah,
2 break points.
Yes.
Fantastic return.
No. Impressive. The only way I can tell that why Nenno and Tello are winning is because they are playing a little bit better than Momo and Chingo, because Momo and Chingo are performing amazingly well. It's super close the match. 2-0, golden point, 7-6. What a final! Chingo reads that shot. Got it down, pushing to Chingo to sign something he's not comfortable with. Look at that. I love Tello's faces, you know. He's always very serious. He's winning 5-1, you don't know. He's losing 5-1, you don't know. But he's such a nice guy, I promise. He's such a nice guy, Juan Tello. One of the best ever players from Argentina, as well as Nenno, as well as Chingo. And
there's a rich history.
yes.
Juan Martín Díaz, one of the great players as well. Fernando Belastaguin, who you know, King Bella. Record number of titles.
Man, big applause for Chingo, for Nenno and Tello, because they, look at that, we have Mr. Fernando Llorente also, he was playing today at the 70s. He's a padel lover. Por cuatro, no! Not there to Gato Tello. No good news.
And even if you can't get there, what a great finish and what a return.
40-30.
Exemplary technique, perfect. Rising high over the tallest man on the court.
They need these to go to golden point, and here we are, golden point again and again. That shows how close the match is. I don't know how many golden points we've already had, but it might be around 10 or 7, or I don't know how many. And also the super tiebreak, perhaps if we go to the third set. But before that, we got to see if Chingo and Momo can win this point. Otherwise, with 4-2 down against an amazing Tello, an amazing performance of Nenno as well, it's not going to be an easy job for Chingotto and Momo.
Third golden point in this set.
Por favor, mantengan silencio durante el juego. Gracias.
Get involved
Primer servicio.
in the game. They serve, and when Fede hits the ball, hey, vamos, Fede! It wasn't the right time for cheering. Look at Chingo. How tactical player he is.
4-2, team advantage, break up.
Not because I cheer for Chingo and Momo. I suffer because I want more paddle. I would stay here for 3 more hours watching this match because they live their lives on court.
Believe you me, this could happen. We've seen it. We went to a tie-break in the match yesterday. We went to a super tie-break as well. It hasn't finished yet, but it has done now. He's big, but he just can't reach that one.
It's just the edge between the back fence and the glass. That's why it took that weird motion up. Gato will reach this, and it will be por 7, no even por 4, no por 3, por more and more.
Por más.
Por más. Yes, that is good. You hit it por 3, you hit it por 4, you hit it por más.
He touched the net though.
No way.
Yes, he touched the net, hence the point goes to Chingotto and Gonzalez. Not allowed to do that.
15-30.
Did you see that Momo does one little mistake every 7 minutes, let's say, which is very good. But it's like a kind of a silly mistake. And that is the difference between this guy, Chingo, and perhaps Momo, and perhaps the other two as well. You know? That makes a little difference between one pair and the other one. That's why I told you at the beginning that Momo will make the difference in this match, either for good or for bad.
So, Fede Chingotto, who has yet to drop his serve in this whole tournament, now in the final, got a hold.
Oh, a little bit late. There is Mauri. from the crew team. Oh,
What did I say?
Punto de oro.
Back they come.
golden point again, and again, and again, and again. Hey, I promise you, I think that Momo and Chingo are not playing as good as the opponent. And still, super close match. Very close match. The result. They're giving this shot to Momo to make the take. I promise you, they gave him the carrot and he took the carrot. 5-2 to advantage team. Crew team in big troubles to keep the trophy of the Hexagon 2025. They will have to hand to advantage team if they cannot sort this out. Not too bad. Let's see what if they can win this. At least they go to
Al servicio Juan Tello.
serves from the opponents. Difficult times, but no impossible.
Not if Chingotto's on court, but this is a big challenge.
What do you mean CCCC? Oh my goodness! How is CCC? No, I thought he's not going to smash from there. Yes, he will, because he is Gato Tello, the Lion Tello. No. You've got to be kidding me.
The man's inspired. He's serving for the championship. He's serving for the trophy. And look at that, 30 love. 2 more points, and it's job done. They regain the trophy.
Build it again. You see, this is the comfortableness I tell about the Nenno and Tello. They are so comfortable. If Momo and Chingo win a point, it's because they went for a winner. But if the Nenno and Tello do as well, it's because could be also because they're tactically correct. That's it. Here we go. Again and again and again. And here, perhaps the very, very, very winners of the Hexagon 2026, the Generali Hexagon Cup of 2026 winners could and perhaps will be advantage team who have performed perfectly with the girls Martina Calvo and Delphi Brea, and now Gato Tello and Di Nenno.
One
show.
linked away.
Want to get the trophy home.
Nenno and Tello were the winners for the advantage team in 2024, and here they are, just 3 points away from reclaiming it.
And
that's it, they've done it!
Here we go!
Team advantage!
Gato Tello and Di Nenno! Have a look at that! Beautiful.
Juan Tello, MVP, most valuable player, the biggest, broadest smiles.
Big
Group
applause.
Padel won it last year, but Team Advantage can celebrate now.
Come
Delphi
here.
Brea and Martina Calvo set them on their way.
Look at this, look at this, look at this. The whole team, Nito Brea, Delphi Brea, Martina Calvo, Christian Gutierrez, Seba Neroni. The advantage team Aaron there as well from Great Britain. Everyone celebrating. If you're there from home, you will also love to come here and celebrate with them, because they very well deserve the whole week working very hard, as well as the crew team. Well done to all of the teams who have participated in this Generali Hexagon 2026 tournament. Another massive success for this brilliant